Alright, y'all. So, this hive from the outside is looking great right now. Chances are, there's a ton of bees in this box, as I haven't been here. Sorry, I mean tap on. It's been probably 3 or 4 days now since I fed them water, and they're probably totally empty. But, yes, I need to feed my bees. Yes, I got my sugar water. But what I really need to do today is decide, are we going to completely terminate that second hive with the infestation of beetles, or what we're going to do. As today when I approached it, I noticed there was a lot of activity outside, and I'm really curious to see what's going on inside. All of the larvae may have left, hit the ground, and then died from the salt vinegar solution I sprayed. So we're going to open it up and kind of see what's going on here. First, I'm checking the lid, looking for any beetles. Small hive beetles, to be exact. I do not see that. I see a spider cocoon, but or spider eggs. That's it. Alright, I see activity through the screens and the vents. That's good. They appear not to be drinking the sugar water, and it is fermented at this point, so I will need to replace that. Let's go ahead and slowly take this guy apart. Oh, one's actually coming up the feed. Holy crap. That's cool. He might be curious about me. You never know. Just kind of inspecting everything, seeing if I find any small hive beetle larvae. Hey buddies, inspection day. It's time to open the hive. They have not glued it shut. Alright, I definitely see a mixture of honeybees, larvae, and bees, mini bees. I see there on the lid here, I see a small hive beetle we're going to crush. Oh, I see a couple. Nasty. Yeah, okay. So we're going to lay this out in the sun, let it get exposed by light, because that's the thing they hate the most, is the light. Alright, so let's look at my trap I set. You remember I set this CD trap, and I do see larvae inside feeding on it. I do not see any adult beetles though. I do see beetles about. So let me keep opening. Let's kind of look at the extent of the damage right now. That is nasty in the box all over again. Yeah. I think we should call it quits on this hive. Right, so I don't see any queens. I don't know who these workers are. But these beetles are throughout almost every tray now. So I'm going to start with the most affected ones. We're going to scrape out all the goo inside of it. Just kind of making my work area a little better for me here. Alright, put the trap to the side. Let's carry on. Yeah, this one's a total mess. So this is a loss, total loss. But we are going to keep the hardware. We're just going to scrape off all the bee residual. Sorry I'm doing it away from the camera, but I'll do the other side in a moment too. There are these things everywhere. Alright, that worked moderately well. We'll see as I get to the non-foundation frames how well this actually is going to work. Well, hopefully I'll be able to do a split soon enough and you know, start again. This time with a fortified beetle setup. Man, this frame is just barely big enough to fit in that trash bag. Nobody does. That's covered in worms. You need to stay away. The bees are flying up. They're like, "Can I eat this?" Don't. Go find some nice stuff. Ooh, there are a ton of these small hive beetles all throughout. Small hive beetle larvae all throughout here. There we go. All right. In the trash bag you go. So now we're going to leave this out in the sun and they're all going to fuck off. They hate the sunlight. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if these bees start just robbing this tray until it's clean. So I'm going to put this tray over here in the corner. And if anything, I'll just set it up here for the moment. Let the bees get at it and stuff. We'll move on to the next one here. You know, I thought I was going to be more grossed out by these beetles, or larvae, but they're not so bad. I don't know, maggots bother me more. Actual maggots. Even though it's just another larval form of the same thing. Well, different type of different species of larvae, I guess. Yeah, it's a shame, y'all. Alright, this one has no backing. So this is a real wild card how this goes. Okay, well there's a fishing line inside of it to give it stability. Hopefully that fishing line's really strong. So some of this it has a starter strip on it, and I just need to be mindful of that. So I kind of want to repeat why I think this failed so spectacularly. First of all, I wasn't salting and using vinegar around the hives, allowing the hive beetles to get real comfortable. Second, when I did the split, I didn't let the bees heal the honey that I sliced off, and I think it made a huge mess at the bottom of the home, and that just started attracting all kinds of no good critters. There are definitely bees flying up to this and robbing this right now. I see it's dripping honey. My gloves are going to need a good washing after this. Some of this I'm just going to have to come back to, clean a little better. Oh, I could not touch my face right now. It would just smell like putrid honey. They're stuck in the bag. Sorry. So if I find a queen while I'm doing this, I am going to instantly reconsider how I want to go about this. Yes, we have to remove all the nasty trays, but chances are the hive next to it is so full, it's getting ready to swarm. And I could always move over a couple of trays, I keep saying trays, frames of brood over to jumpstart it and maybe get the queen producing good again. But I've yet to see a queen, and because I have not seen a queen, I'm just assuming this hive's just being robbed. Hey, fuck off. I'm so mad. Yep, this is infested. We have to scrape it out. This is another foundation. Man, that is a really gross sound. Maybe it's really beautiful when it's honey you can eat, but all I hear is small hive beetle larvae. It's so dark too. It's usually not this dark. I don't know. Yeah, remember, I'm a new beekeeper. I don't know. This looks really dark. Probably fermented. Probably has some kind of alcohol content in it, but I don't want a bunch of beetle poop and larvae in my beer. No, thank you. You can keep it. All right, other side. Man, look. All this capped honey. It's such a shame, but there's beetles, there's larvae throughout here. It's too late. It's too late. All we can do is maybe save the strong hive right now and split it off when it gets a little too strong. And hopefully I can time that correctly. Because, yeah, you never know when they're actually going to swarm. And man, just working out in this hot days, like in Georgia here, it's barely getting into the 70s even in the morning, and it makes it where you are just pulling sweat. Even if I come out here at 7 a.m. I'm gonna be pulling sweat. Alright. Man, these are nasty trays. This bag's probably getting really heavy. Nah, that's not too bad. Alright. Let's keep going. Probably have a few more trays. No, actually I think just one more tray. One more tray and we're done. sleeve fit. Haha. Life hack. Alright, again, I'm going to check for a queen here. So I see like a queen cup, but there's no guarantee that wasn't just from the previous hive. Probably was, honestly. He buzzed my hand. That felt funny. So I do not see a queen here. No. No queen. No brood. No good. Into the trash bag you go. But yeah, the working out in the summertime, like, I work out in the yard a lot, don't get me wrong, I got pretty good endurance, but being in this protective suit, and there's something about being around the bees. Oh no, I broke that string. Something about being around bees gets my heart pumping a little more, and I just get extra sweaty doing my bee work. Alright, I think we're gonna have to restring one of these. That's super loose. Man, my gloves are already so nasty. What's a little more nastiness? It's fucking nasty. There's larvae crawling on my hands. Man, what a dirty job beekeeping is. Maybe just is when you mess up like I do. Maybe. Alright, let's get rid of this bag. Oh, it's like a big bag of poop. They don't smell like poop, luckily. That'd be absolutely worse. Second bag. Oh, I see a hive beetle running away on the table. So let's talk about if it was different, if things turned out differently. Like, say I open it up and I saw a queen in there, and I saw brood being produced, and I saw the hive beetles being chased into the traps. I'd say, well, let's give this hive a chance. Let's go move some brood over from the strong hive. But I didn't see any of those signs, making me think I'm totally wasting my time trying to jumpstart this hive instead of just wait and rebuild it properly. Oh, that was the last frame. Okay, so I guess right now I could clean these up a little bit. But man, I'm just kind of tempted to leave them out and just kind of let the bees pick at them. I'm going to do a little more cleanup. Oh, okay, that's the starter strip in there. I'm sorry, but it's over. The hive is dead. There was not enough of you to ever restart, especially if no queen buddies. Alright, let's look at this air trap. So this one had the coconut oil in it with boric acid. Oh yeah, they're eating it. But it's, again, you're supposed to have the small hive beetle adults go after, not the larvae. I'm just going to kind of look in the box again, see if I spot a queen. I'm crushing any hive beetles I see. I cannot touch the camera, unfortunately, because my hands are absolutely disgusting. There are small hive beetles all over these frames. So since I'm getting really hot right now, I think I'm just going to start spraying. Spray down that that stuff that's going to help hopefully stop this from happening in the future. I should probably fully dismantle this box too. So let me move this bag. We're done with this. I'm just going to double bag the nasty. Work with me. Alright, so we're just going to kind of let the sun do its magic sanitizing, and the bees, the strong hive, are going to clean out all this. I'll try to bump the camera with my arm. You can at least see what I'm doing now. So I've basically just taken this whole thing apart, and hopefully because of that the rain's going to wash it away, get rid of all the crap, and then I can come back and clean it a little better. Next on the agenda is to spray. Lots of spraying. Lots of spraying with salt and vinegar, which is hopefully going to keep this problem from reoccurring. Oh man, it's barely coming out right now. Man, this thing is not working as well as I was hoping. No, I think it's flowing now. It was flowing about this much before. So I'm just going to water all around where the hive was, because the larva probably dropped out right by the opening of the hive. And this vinegar salt solution is going to inhibit them from growing and returning in even larger numbers to then infest my very nice hive. And it's clogged. Okay, it's clogged somewhere else. There's probably a bunch of salt got in it. Oh, I want it to work again. Okay. So it's important, since I haven't even opened up the big hive yet, to make sure I also cover that area make sure no hive beetles are going to try to conquer my strong hive and leave me without any hives, which would be very sad. So I'm also putting it by the table I was working on in case they drop off there and try to reproduce. Acting clogged again. Man, I need a better solution. Alright, I was peeing out again. So I have no idea how far away from the hive I have to put all this. I have read some terrifying statistics saying that these beetles can go out to 10 feet. And I don't have enough vinegar and salt right now to do 10 feet out. I only have enough to maybe do a few feet out. So I probably need to watch some videos to see what's really necessary here. But in the meantime, we'll just have to kind of coat everything as close as possible, because Barnyard Bee says they just do it right out the opening of the hive. Oh. Sometimes shaking it up helps to unclog it, I've noticed. Other times not. Come on, hose. Taking you apart again help? Well, worst comes worst, I just pour the rest out, but yeah, I like my sprayer to work. Man, also open this thing's gonna be down under very high pressure. Alright, now I'm just taking apart random parts of it in hopes that I can fix it. Alright, well, I guess we're pouring the rest. Let that bitch air off. Alright, we are depressurized. And since you're clogged, I'm not going to take you apart. It's probably this dumb little hose. Alright, I'm going to pour some behind. I didn't really find that much. And the rest of that's almost all salt. Alright, I'm going to carry stuff up. Alright, it's starting to rain. I gotta put the camera away.